Hey everybody, this is MG Vids with some more League of War. Wanted to show you today kind of a new tactic that I've been using to make my way not only through Invasion but really in PvP. It doesn't always work, but it's something that I've been doing now. If you've watched some of the earlier videos, I told you one of my bigger problems was making sure that all of my units were basically moving together in waves and not, isolated, one person hanging out there getting destroyed. So, quick update, changes to my army. I pulled out the hammer, and instead I've added a rocket squad. You can see the power that they deal now. Still weaker than the individual uncommon rocket trooper. So if you're not pulling decent rares or super rares out of some of these silver and out of these chests, take the time to upgrade your uncommons, because you can see this uncommon rocket trooper promoted all the way because I can get him through the campaigns and then leveled up a lot. It's still stronger right now than my rocket squad. And I'm using 2 rocket units right now because, and an exterminator squad, really because I want to spam as many people as I can to counter a lot of this air that folks have out there. And it really helps to kind of turn the tide sometimes, especially when I boost all the way up. So I'll show you first what I'm doing in a campaign mission, because it'll be easier to talk through, and then we'll hop in and find a strong opponent on PvP and see if it works. Just show here on Liberty Offensive. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a bronze key out of this. I don't know. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to boost up to level 3, and then I'm going to sit back and wait. So I'm purposely falling behind, waiting to see what the unit is going to come out. So in this case, it's the Mameluka tank. I can probably counter that with my Cuervo, so I'm going to go ahead and throw out one. And now I'm going to keep boosting. And I'm going to try to boost as high as I can before that unit is gone. Hopefully getting to level 7 or 8. You're going to have to find out what's the right number for you. For me, ideally it's level 8, because then I can I replenish fast enough that I can be spamming every unit I have out as quickly as possible. And I'm never running dry. In this case, I got to level 7. Okay, so now I'm going to start throwing out rocket squads because they're bringing the helicopter in, a Nevsky, and I'm just going to start throwing out everything I have, essentially, to build a wave. And I'm strong enough that I can counter what they're sending, and I'll show you here in a second. Basically, we're just building a big wall of troops because I'm spamming out everything I've got. Now, the last one I will always send out will be the rocket squad because it's the weakest, but if you look back here, look at all the troops I've got coming down the pipeline now. A lot of them are just rocket soldiers, right? But they are lethal enough that, and there's so many of them, that they create some significant havoc. This is not going to work necessarily with somebody that's got Hastises, those sniper infantry troops that are super rare, because their range is so far. It's just, I got to find a better counter infantry for them. But in a lot of PvP, this is going to work really well for you. Okay, so that's the idea. Is get up, for me, I'm trying to get up to like level 8, but 7 there works out fine. And then I'm sending everything I have, always pushing out that rocket troop if I can, because he hits for over 1,000, and basically having a wave after wave of a lot of my infantry guys mixed in with armor, whether it's tanks or my helicopters. I think one mistake folks make a lot is just a lot of armor units, and I don't know necessarily that you need that. Need to have as many armor selections. Helicopters, the light infantry stuff, that can be just as useful. But really, the rocket squads for me are making the difference. So let's see if we can find a kind of a tougher fight here. No, that's going to kind of be pretty simple. Let's just clear this guy out, and then hopefully something else comes up. One thing I like to check is what's his longest unit. So he's got 2 rare tanks, which can't do anything to air, right? He's got this Vanguard Defender, that's a piece of junk, but it's basically 222. So when it is running for a long time and I don't see a unit dropping, I know he's dropping that rare tank, right? So let me boost here to 3, and then I'm going to wait and see what he brings out. Now, sometimes a computer or an invasion or in PvP, they might drop a unit a little bit faster, and I might have to adjust and do it at 2 versus 3. So bring out a helicopter, I'll drop the exterminator squad to just destroy that thing. They should be able to clean that up. I could have also done Corby's. Maybe that would have been better actually, because he's got so much armor. But these guys are maxed out to level 20. Sweet. And I'm going to let these guys just run as far as they can while I basically spam boost. See, it helps to have units at level 20. And it's knocked out an armored vehicle with miniguns. Okay, they're going to get probably toasted here. But it's going to let me go long enough to get to level 8. I got this drop. I couldn't get all the way to 8. Okay, so now I'm just going to start dropping everything. And I'm going to just create a gigantic freaking wall to push this guy back with. The reason I like 8 is because I can get my helicopters out. They get into the mix a little bit better. Now I have to kind of sit on him. He doesn't have as strong a unit, so this isn't, you know, as big of a... The rockets, the exterminators, and then just for the heck of it, I'm gonna try to bring out. But look at the flood of troops. They're coming out in groups of 3 and 4, and that's what I want. Right? I want my troops together, running down the map, not individually. So I just have a gigantic wave after wave after wave. Sometimes it might just be rocket troops. But the point is, when they're all rocket troops and you're pinned back in your own area because the guy's got a lot of helicopters, or the invasion has a lot of helicopters, it's really helpful to start spamming rocket people. It always does this. It takes you back. Like I've already maxed out my invasion collection. Let's try to find something with a Hastus, because that's going to be just a really nasty battle. Because they smoke infantry left and right. Okay, this guy's got a Jansky, which is that heavy hit from, it's in Panhandle Pandemonium. Same thing again, I'm just going to spam here. And really all my good units I've gotten from, I only paid for one gold chest, and that was buying the starter packet. I'm going to just go ahead and wait and throw out the helicopters on this guy. I paid for one starter packet, and the unit I got with the gold key was complete garbage. It was this, I think the Mighty Word, whatever, that gigantic missile launcher. So those area ones, they work well for units, but like the Hastus is so strong, I think they would take it out, and plus it takes forever to raise that missile up into the air, so just haven't been a big fan of using those. This guy just might get smoked with the Corbies. But picking the right first unit helps out a lot, because you know that they're boosting up as well. And now when they start dropping 2 or 3 or 4, it just gives me more time to build up all the way. So now I'm at level 8, and now I just start spamming everything, but it looks like this match is going to be over. I was hoping to find someone that had some Hastus to make it a better battle. You can see how they would just wreck me. But you get the idea here. I mean, look at this, just these groups coming out here of rocket dudes and an armor unit. You know, rocket dudes and some helicopters. Rocket dudes and another armor unit. Rocket dudes and the exterminators. And keep getting close to 3,000. We've got a lot of people playing now that keep racking up PvP medals. Let's see. I just want to find someone that's got some nasty stuff. Okay, that one might be interesting. Hold on. Okay, this guy's got a couple of different crazy things. Let's do that. I mean, I personally think the Cestus are garbage, but see, Rocket Squad comes out early. I'll actually wait and throw out the Exterminator Squad now, knowing that I don't want them to get all the way down there on top of me, and now I'll start spamming. So this is one where I adjust a little bit because he drops so quickly, but the intent here is still the same. Now I'm still going to let the Exterminator Squad run while I keep spamming, hoping to get as high as I can before I really need to start flooding units. And then when I do, right, I got wall after wall after wall. Plus the Exterminator Squad is just freaking awesome. I mean, they're going to wreck this helicopter, wreck another rocket squad. So I was hoping the computer would give us somebody better to fight. But look, I mean, use this, give it a shot, see what. This is gonna be sick. Look at this now. We're gonna just drop everything. Give it a shot, see what kind of number or what level you need to get to. Like for me, I know I'm at best when I'm at level 8. I'm boosting to basically replenish everything. So I'm just waiting for the stuff to refresh and then constantly reloading it. And for you, maybe it's a different number. And then look at this wave that's coming in now. All these rocket troops, plus armor. Who cares what he's dropping? I'm going to just smoke this guy. Just the amount of just sheer death that they can deal. Now I say this and watch this thing turn against me. but it just the reinforcements I have coming are just ridiculous, right? I mean, look at that down the map. It's just crazy. Just dudes running with rocket launchers trying to get there. So that's the strategy I'm playing now. I just wanted to share that. We'll go ahead and cut a vid tomorrow once the new invasion mission comes out, as we kind of take a look at the first couple levels. But until then, hey, this is MG Vids with some more League of War. Hope this is helpful. And again, hey, keep posting the comments and interaction. We're interested to hear what folks are doing and what units they're pulling. We actually did have somebody else tell us they pulled a super rare out of a silver chest, so it's possible. But it looks like the roll rate's like probably less than 1%. But yeah, if these videos are interesting and you want to keep track of not only this gameplay but other gameplay we do and reviews, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Until next time, everybody, thanks.